Hello everybody, I hope you're doing fine. Today's session starts with the castle of Rozafa, so Rozafa Castle. As always, subscribe for the new videos and share the channel for whoever wants to learn Albanian or English. The castle of Rozafa is one of the most famous castles in Albania, mainly because of the story behind it, which is uh, very much a story that is taught in the folk narrations. We'll talk about it in another time. But what I want you to understand today is that the castle of Rozafa is in the city of Shkodra. City of Shkodra has two rivers, Buna and Drin. And as you can see, the view from the castle of Rozafa is absolutely beautiful, and the city of Shkodra itself is very beautiful and is a city where there has always been very interesting and empowering way of religions coexisting together. It's an absolute beautiful place to see the coexistence of religions and faiths in Albania. Let's continue. Today we are talking about conditionals. Conditionals, kushtezimet. So format e kushtezuara. Conditionals have if plus clause, comma, and then main clause. So we have a condition and a result. Something needs to happen, and as a result of it, something else will happen. So we have an if clause and we have a main clause. Condition and result. Now, the main clause may change place. So if the main clause comes before the conditional, then we have main clause. We do not have comma. If we start with main clause, we do not have a comma, but we have an if clause. So we have a result plus condition. So to go back to the city of Shkodra, I'll say that if you visit Shkodra, you will need to visit the castle of Rozafa or Rozafa Castle. Let's continue. So we have four types of conditionals in English language. We have a zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional. They are used for completely different reasons. The first conditional, and they have, of course, different forms. So the zero conditional is present simple plus present simple. So if you stand in the rain, you get wet. If you heat ice, it melts. If you go out in winter, you get cold, without clothes, of course. First conditional has to do, so zero conditional is when something is real, something is true. So it's used for facts. And a lot of times it's used when we have a manual and we buy something which is new and we have a manual. Everything that will be included in the manual will be zero conditional. And then we have first conditional. First conditional is something which is possible in the future and it is generally due to our action. So for example, if it rains, we will cancel the trip. If you study, you will pass. So you have present simple plus will or want for negative plus the verb in the base form. Second conditional is imaginary, is hypothetical, is not real, and is an improbable possibility or situation. So you have sentences like, if I won the lottery, I would travel a lot, which basically means I have no chance of winning the lottery, which technically means that I would never travel a lot. If they sold their house, they would be rich. If they sold their house, they would be rich. Again, it's not possible. So we have past simple plus would plus base form. Now the base form of the verb can be obviously any verb. So in this case, on the second sentence, you have the base form of the verb to be. So they would be rich. And the third conditional is an imaginary situation again, but is in the past. And it's something which has to do with regret. So the person feels sorry that he or she did not do or did not achieve what he wanted to achieve, or didn't do what he wanted to do. So if you had studied, you would have passed. If I hadn't been sick, I would have gone to your party. So if you had studied, you would have passed, means you didn't study, which means basically that's why you didn't pass. And you were not well, that's why you couldn't go to the party. So it's something imaginary in the past, and it generally has to do with regret. So the form is past perfect plus would have plus past participle. Past participle is the third form of the verb. So we always have the base form, past simple, past participle. So that was today's session. As always, thank you for watching and get in touch at irinahusai@gmail.com. Bye bye, take good care of yourself and stay safe. Bye bye.